Guys, my name is Nicholas Silva, and welcome back to another video for the Pompano Beach High School. Jesus Christ. Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another video for the Pompano Beach High School Computer Science YouTube channel. My name is Nicholas Silva, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make an array and how to use it in a simple way and pretty much what it is. So basically, an array is basically something that it's basically a list you can make that you can store either integers, strings, or doubles. You can store them inside of an array. So for today's example, I've created the paramedic class to help out. And to show how to write an array, this is basically how you write an array. So you're going to begin with your object here, which for today is going to be a string. And paramedics, what do they deal with? They have to deal with emergencies. So we're going to go ahead and write emergency. Alright, there we are. And then I'm going to do these solid brackets here, equal, and I'm going to do these curly brackets here, 2 curly brackets. And then in here is where I'm going to write the emergencies that paramedics can deal with. So if we think, what do paramedics deal with? They can deal with cuts, they can deal with asthma, and they can also deal with, let's say, a heart attack. And this is basically an example of an array, emergency. So it's basically the object, the name of the array, and the items that you want to put in the array, which match the object, which is a string. And so when paramedics deal with emergencies, they usually bring along a first aid kit, and this is going to be another array here. I'm going to do my close bracket, and then we're going to do these curly brackets here. And then for a cut, they would use bandages. For asthma, they would use an oxygen tank. Yep. Oxygen tank. And then for a heart attack, they would use their defibrillators. Alright, there you are. Okay, so these are basically 2 arrays here that we have here, which is the emergency, or 2 arrays that we have here, which is basically the emergency array and the first aid kit array, which is basically just a list of emergencies and a list of items that I could put in my first aid kit as a paramedic. So to show how you can use these, you could just print them out, and they're pretty interesting because you would think that because this is the 3rd item in the list, you would just have to put system.out.print, and then we would go here, and then we could do emergency, and then so it's the 3rd item, correct? And you could just think, oh, I can just put emergency 3, and then if I go ahead and print that out, we're going to get an issue, or we're going to get an error. And this is because the arrays they start at 0. So they start at 0, so cut is 0, asthma is 1, heart attack is 2. So if I really wanted to print out heart attack, I could go ahead and then do emergency 2. And then if I print that out, it's going to give us heart attack. So to further explain, so if I have if someone's having a heart attack, what would a paramedic want to take out of his said first aid kit that we've made here? A paramedic would probably want to take out the defibrillators. So if I go ahead and write the system out print, and then I do first aid kit, and then I put a 2 here, and I print that out, we're going to get defibrillators. And yeah, that's pretty much how you would use arrays with string. And you can also use arrays with integers. So if I go ahead and erase all this, and I do int, let's call it random numbers. Go ahead and do that. And then we're going to do these curly brackets here. And let's go ahead and put some random numbers here. Let me close that. Let's put 12, 19, 85, 47, and 25. Alright, let me go ahead and close that. So if I wanted, and I could also use these, I could print these. So I could say system.out, capital is that, system.out print. I could put random numbers, and if I wanted to print out, say, 47, I would do random numbers 3. Close that, run it, and we're going to get a 47. So that is today's video on simple arrays. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you could leave those in the comment, and you could also email them to the email which is going to be in the description. So that's going to be all for today's video. Have a good one.